YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katy and I am the owner of the small business Small Katy, which specialises in travel art prints and stationery. On this channel, I like to share with you my small business and also my craft as an illustrator as well. If that does sound up your street, then please do subscribe, like and comment. It'd be great for me to know that you do enjoy these videos because I'll carry on making them. Okay, so this week's studio vlog is actually a Thursday today. I had Monday and Tuesday kind of off work because I had some social things I had planned, so I had a good couple of days off as well as the weekend, so I feel really refreshed and like ready to get back into the swing of things. So what I'm trying to do is create artwork for an Amsterdam collection. So last year I did a Paris and a New York collection where I brought out some prints and also a few products, and what I'm going to do is try and sort out the products this week. I have already sent off for a little enamel pin because pins take about 6 to 8 weeks to get created, so I did that quite a while ago because I knew I wanted to bring out this collection soon, so I planned that in advance. But today, well, yesterday I worked on this mug for a little bit, and this is how far I've got. So you can sort of see you've got Amsterdam and then the houses and the bridge, but I just feel I mocked this up, by the way, on a mug using some just transfer paper. I like doing this because it kind of makes me see what the whole mug's going to look like in creation, because normally when you do it on like a CAD it can kind of only show that part, like that part, and you don't actually get the full feeling of what the mug is like, whereas if you mock one up you're always going to know how it's going to look. At the moment I don't think the mug is 100% finished. I feel like this bit is a little bit lost. I don't know why, it just feels a bit lost in the sense of design, and I think this bit as well looks a bit strange with the houses and then that random bike. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to flow. And I'll show you my New York one. So this is the one that I did for New York, and as you can see it's sort of maybe a little bit more softer than the Amsterdam one, so I think I might need to go in and make everything a little bit more softer. And I actually, looking at it now, you can see it, what I did was I kind of had everything at the same level of line, so that kind of helps to bring the whole mug together. Whereas this one, I think because these buildings might be a bit too high, it's kind of making that look really small. So yeah, so this afternoon I'm planning on just thinking of loads of different ideas of how I can plan this mug out, and then I will probably mock another one up just to get a good feeling of what it's looking like. So hopefully I'll show you a little bit of that now. It's coming on to show you what I've done. Oh, what I've done just to change. So I've actually added a little bit of a bridge this side and changed the I'll see. So I've sort of changed that side of things, and I think it actually works a lot better with the bridge because there is a lot of bridges obviously because of the canal in Amsterdam, so it kind of makes sense. And then I've carried on the bridge but made it loads bigger. As you can see the difference, I've made it really much bigger, so it just fills up that space a lot better. And I've completely changed the colours of the windmill, which I think look better because the red was just looking a little bit too red for me and it wasn't really matching my sort of desired look. And then I've also changed the blue holes to white on the canal boat, just because I think the blue was looking a bit too harsh and it was making it look a bit dark, like the whole thing. So what I'm going to do now is do another test on another mug, and I'll show you the process of me doing this. So first of all, as you can see, I've got it on a specific size. I'll probably insert the size somewhere in the clip here just as a reference for you guys, and then what I'm going to do is send that to my computer via airdrop and get it up on Photoshop. So I've now uploaded the design up onto Photoshop. I just prefer printing from Photoshop. It's just completely personal. I can't get the words out. Personal preference. And then I'll show you the paper. So this is the paper that I use. It's just inkjet water slide paper, and it's clear. Because I think you can get one that's white, but to be honest with you, I think it is the white one. I don't really know. But this is the one that I like to use. So I'm going to print this off onto my Epson. So all I do, sorry if I've got a bit of a shaky hand, all I do is print it off all normally, how I normally like to do it. On this section I always have this bit, Photoshop manages colour and RGB, because that's like what I like printing in. So that's all saved, okay, and we'll print it. So it's all printed off now, but to be able to use this, because if you would put this in water now, all of it would just completely slide off, the ink. So what you've got to do is seal it with some kind of sealant, just to protect the ink and stop it from going everywhere. So I'm just going to spray that now. Okay, so I've now got a bowl of water. I've got the mug that I want to put the print onto, and excuse my dressing gown, I'll just take it off because it looks really lazy. I've cut out the sheet and it's going to fit around the mug. So it's going to go around the mug like that. That's the plan. And I've got a tissue as well, because you want to use the tissue to flatten out the design onto the mug. So take that and you submerge the design into the water, and you want to make sure it's wet because that's how it's going to stick onto the mug. So we get it as wet as we possibly can. There we go. Just tap it off a tiny bit, and then I'm going to get the mug and wrap it around the design, and this is probably the hardest bit. So you want to just push, kind of like push it off a little bit. That's it. And then you can see that I've actually just got the water decal sheet now, and we're just gonna place it on the mug like so. Okay, got a bit of a line there. You can just use your fingers as well. You can sort of wet your finger in to get any of the creases out. And this is definitely something that you want to spend a bit more time on and not rush, because then you get a better mock-up. I actually learned how to do this in my first design job, because we used to have to mock up mugs and plates and stuff, and that's actually where I first learned how to sort of do water decals and sort of how useful they can be to sort of understand a design, because I just feel you can only see a design so well on a CAD, and sometimes you want to pick the design up and really get a feel for what it's going to feel like for the customer and how they're going to perceive the item, you know, once it's actually fully formed into a design. Yeah, I do actually really enjoy making mock-ups. It always helps to sort of give me a bit more of an idea of what the final product will look like, and also if it actually the product is working or if anything needs changing. Like obviously I've changed quite a few bits on this, and I think yeah, that'll do. I have got some surface lines and stuff on it, but I'm not going to be too precious because obviously it is a mock-up and I can't get it 100% perfect. Let's do a oh no, oh, it's come off a little bit. It's because it's not fully dry. I'm being a bit too heavy-handed. Oh, bugger. Let it dry. You want to dry? Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to keep this by the side here, just so you can see that mug, and I'll show you what I've changed. So as you can see, we've changed the bridge. I'm thinking this is working a lot better. I kind of like the fact that the flowers and the bike are contained and they're not sort of going all over the place like this one. I also think that tree looked really random on its own, whereas I think the bike kind of looks a little bit more formed now than what it did before. I also think the flowers, as much as I'd like them, I think it makes it maybe a bit too girly, and I kind of want this mug to be sort of suitable for males as well as females, so I want to really be careful how much floral details I'm adding. And we go round. I've not really changed anything about the houses, and then obviously we made a massive change at the back, which I think has really helped to give it a lot more height, the design, and I think it works a lot better with the 3 trees as well. It just adds a bit more symmetry, which is always nice in a design. And then the final bit, the windmill, I think that works so much better being a bit more muted, because I didn't really want the windmill to stand out as being like a big part of the design, as it's not really something Amsterdam itself is famous for, but more the Netherlands. So I've just done some more fiddling around with the design, and I've also made it so I imported all the illustrations from Procreate and then uploaded them onto Photoshop, because I find when I actually rearrange things on Photoshop it doesn't pixelate, but when I do it on Procreate it does. So I always upload it onto Photoshop for the final edit, and yeah, I'm so happy with it. I've actually added a little tree there just to help bring everything together, and then I've also changed these 2 trees to be pink and orange, just because I think it was getting a little bit too green and I wasn't vibing with the full green. And also I've used these trees on the New York mug, so I was thinking, because they kind of work well with this mug and I really like the fact that it's got like that pink tree and stuff, I want to carry on that sort of vibe. So we've got, you know, items that sync together, which I'm really happy with. I'm actually gonna send this off now, and I get all of my mugs printed by Awesome Merchandise, and they do it where you can get 25 for £99, which I think is really good. So I'm gonna order those now. Hey everyone, it is now Friday and it's actually Friday evening, and I thought I'd just come on and update you all on how today is gone. So this morning I've worked on an illustration that I'm doing for my Drawing Your Style challenge, which is of a photograph, I'll pop it here, of St Andrews in Scotland. It was like this beautiful little side street, and I just absolutely loved it, and I thought it'd make the perfect Drawing Your Style challenge for all of my followers on Instagram. So if you're interested in that, please check out my Instagram. So I was working on that and I'm nearly finished with it. I'm quite happy with it. I think it just needs a little bit more tweaking, but I think I want to have fresh eyes on it, because once I've worked on something for so long, I sort of stop seeing what it actually is like, if that makes sense, and I'm kind of rushing to get it done, so I need some space away. So this afternoon I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna just go on and do an Instagram live. Why am I so scared about doing them? I need to just do them. So I went on and I did one, and I did like a draw one where I was drawing and talking and answering questions, and it went so well. I was so pleased with it. So if any of you are nervous to do a live, just do one, because I've done one and it's a lot less nerve-wracking than what you think. Like, once you get into the swing of things, it gets so much easier. What I did was I had like copyright background music in the background, so it wasn't just like utter silence. There was a tiny bit of background noise, which I find it did help a little bit to make me feel less awkward, because there was actually some noise like in the background. So yeah, just sort of come and update you all. And yeah, after last week's video, my Q&A, I think I've reflected a little bit more on social media, and I feel like it's just changing completely. And as an artist, we've kind of just got to go with it and just do it. I was listening to the Creative podcast. I think it's called the Creative Podcast. Yeah, I'll link it down below. And they were talking about social media and followers and stuff, and they were saying about engagement and what you need to do. And in my head I was just thinking, I just need to start posting what feels authentic, because I feel like I got myself in like a mindset where I wasn't posting my authentic self. I was sort of posting a version that I thought people wanted to see, whereas actually now I should just be posting what I want to do authentically. So that's my new strategy. I'll probably share with you a little bit more about my strategy in next week's vlog, because I want to get a whole like schedule and plan everything properly in the future. So I'll probably show you that next week, because I'm still working on it now and I don't want to show you when I'm halfway through. It's Saturday. Please excuse the egghead. It looks a little bit ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's a mood. I went spin class, I got really sweaty, so yeah, hair up. Anyway, I'm sidetracking. This morning I've done a little bit of admin and answering a few messages and emails, but I still got a few more to do, but I'm kind of not in the mood. Does anyone get that? Like with admin, sometimes I just can't face it. So I feel like I'm gonna spend some time chilling out, drawing on the sofa, because it is Saturday. So, you know, I do like filming at my desk so I can like take videos with my tripod, but because it's a Saturday, I want to just chill on the sofa, watch films and draw. And I'll just show you what I'm working on now. So this is what I've done so far. I'm kind of loving it at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing this piece. It's sort of the I can never say it right, Greenwich Village area of New York, and I really love the style of buildings in this area, and I've been wanting to do a print based on New York for a while now, just because I love drawing New York. It's like one of my most favourite places to draw. This is how far I've got with the illustration. Sorry about the lighting, it's getting a little bit dark now, but you can see I've added quite a lot actually. I've added a lot of texture. Oh, hello Pippa. Say hello. Say hello to the vlog. Yeah, so I've added lots of texture into the bricks. I've also added this side, which I need to still work on. And yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a really fun illustration. Probably mean that it won't be a good seller. Let's put it that way. I feel like any piece of artwork that I really love and I'm really proud of, like nobody likes. And then ones that I don't like that much, everyone seems to like. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I wish I could know, because that would be really handy. I don't know if any of you guys experience that as well. So that is going to end this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching another vlog with me. If you did like it, then please do comment and like the video. It just helps me know that you did enjoy this video. And other than that, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!